Right, hello everyone, I'm Miss Time Bunny and this is my first ever Twitch stream. Yes, I've finally done the thing. I've had a Twitch account for God knows how bloody long and I've just never used it. But now I'm finally getting off my bum and using it. So I'm just giving everyone a chance to pop in. Making sure everything's showing up okay on all my social medias and such. So yeah, I thought as my sort of debut game I'd start off with something fairly straightforward. So yes, I know this is a bit of a walking simulator game, but I wanted to start off with something a bit straightforward that wasn't going to sort of strain me or piss me off or anything else, so I thought go with this one as it's pretty chill. Right. So I think everything's nice and stable. I know it appeared my stream was running okay on here. Yeah, looks like my stream is running okay on Twitch, so that is good. That is what we like. That's the main thing. Right, okay. So yeah, here we are. Everyone's gone to Rapture. Yes, it's just loading up. Right, let's make sure we got my cuppa within grabbing distance. Yes, I'm terribly British. So yes, I have various ways of being able to be supported financially. Obviously, if anyone wants any of the links, do let me know. I'm also on YouTube as well under the same name, Miss Time Bunny.
This
but
is
you might have to look for me under the name Time Bunny 123.
I don't know if anyone will ever hear this. It's all over. I'm the only one left.
Yeah, if you hear any kind of random shuffling or noises in the background, it's probably my dogs. Because they're both sat on my bed at the moment. Even though one of them's not really supposed to be in here because he's not really supposed to climb stairs with his dodgy leg. But do you think he pays attention? No, he does what he likes. But yeah, I think it was a case of I just wanted an excuse to go back and live stream this game again, and then it was a case of, oh yeah, I have a Twitch channel that I haven't used, so that gives me a good excuse to use it and like replay it.
I'm going to continue to broadcast for as long as I'm able. If I'm right, we should be able to pick up the signal right across the valley. The event has left markers. We don't understand it yet, but we're going to keep working to try and understand it. You can use them to find what you're looking for. The answers, they're all here. The answers are in the light.
Ah, there we go.
This is a special announcement by the Emergency Measures Committee. Due to exceptional circumstances, radio and television in this area has been brought under the control of the EMC as per the Crisis Preparedness and Action Bill of 1982. Keep your radio and television on at all times. Stay indoors and avoid contact with other people. Do not attempt to telephone outside your local area. Do not panic and remain civil and calm. Stay tuned to this station for updates.
Right, if I keep my iPad there, then I can keep an eye on Twitch, should I need to. Yeah, you have to excuse the camera quality, it's not perfect. Hey up, Badger, lovely to see you, and you get to the honour of being my first Twitch viewer. Alright, I've got to try and remember how to do this again now. This is what got me the first time I played it.
I'm trying to do my job. You two will be the only staff on site for this rotation. I'm just saying, if the main gate's power fails, then there's no way in or out of the observatory.
That's why there are backup generators. Jesus, why the hell are we even discussing this?
Just don't you come running to me if you get locked in.
If we get locked in, we won't be able to come running to you, will we? You let us worry about the clever stuff, and you can concentrate on sweeping up leaves and changing light bulbs. Happy? Now piss off.
That was unnecessary. Just because you're angry with me doesn't mean you have to take it out on everyone else.
Okay, can we just talk about this?
See, then I'm done. I just want to get out of this place, and tonight is our best chance of doing that. You prep the arrays, I'm heading up to Tower 6.
Kate. I love you. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know that.
I hope things are going well on your stream, Badger. I probably would have started streaming a little bit earlier, to be fair, but I then remembered I'd arranged to go and have coffee with the mother, and then I had to eat and stuff, so it's like, finally, I'm actually starting my first ever Twitch stream. Hey! Took me long enough to finally start using, I wanted to say Twitter, it's Twitch. What am I on about? Right, so we're doing Jezza's story. Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping I might be able to find a few more unlockables this time round, because I know there was, I think when I did a bit of reading there was a fair few like trophies and that I missed and didn't get to unlock. Yeah, please don't sit on my iPad, dog.
Well, I suppose from that we can assume that they really are serious about this whole quarantine thing. If Mrs. Boughton wandered off that way before they closed the road, I suspect we'll never find her. Not until this whole thing blows over.
Well, it's more than a little odd. I mean, this is Yorton, for goodness sake. There was no need for them to be so rude.
Well, if they are so concerned that they are willing to close off the roads, I suspect they would argue that there is every need. What is certain is that for the time being, none of us are going anywhere.
But he had a rifle, a soldier with a rifle, in Shropshire. The world's gone stark raving mad. I've a good mind to write to my MP.
You do that, Barb, and I'll personally deliver it for you. Once this blockade is removed anyway. Come on, Bob. I can't spend all day chasing pensioners around.
Oh, having armed military people around in Portsmouth's quite normal, to be fair. Mind you, we do have a lot of Navy bases around here. So yeah, so her talking about like, oh, armed soldiers, and I'm just like, it's normal where I live. Oh, I just love this game, it's so bloody pretty. I think that was the main reason I wanted to come back and stream this again. I thought, sod it, you know what? I need to start using my Twitch anyway, so I can stream Rapture on here and then carry on with Thief and Bully on my YouTube channel.
Who's that? Hello? Kate, if you can hear this, you need to shut down the optical array. It's using the observatory as a conduit to reach us, and it's started spreading its range beyond the valley. Kate, we can't afford to let it do that. It's getting stronger. I'm going to call Clive back, and I'm going to force him to order the strike. I just don't see what other choice we have. God knows if it'll work. We need help. Who are you? Jesus, get off the phone! Get off the phone! It's in the phone! It's in the phone.
So, I'm not sure how long I'm going to stream for today. I'm probably going to sort of like be streaming for at least an hour, I'd imagine. Because I know part of the whole becoming an affiliate is that they like you to stream for, oh, I think it's like sort of like 7 different days and for like a certain amount of time each day, so let's see how things go.
Don't be so hard on yourself. We've all had rejections.
You haven't.
Come on. We'll look at the figures, tighten up the data, and resubmit. Your core idea is sound. You just got the number slightly wrong.
Don't patronize me.
I'm not patronizing you. I think you are a brilliant man, Dr. Appleton.
Hello, classic gamer.
Listen,
How you doing?
I'm here, right? We're together. You and me.
I know. I'm actually on the Twitch.
The alignment event tomorrow.
It's only been about,
yours,
what,
okay?
about something like 2 years
You saw the
coming.
opportunity, you ran the numbers. Even if they can't see it, I'm proud of you.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
See you then.
I did wonder what the whole squid thing was. I thought it was just you being a bit random.
Around here? You're a hero. Prodigal son returns, right?
So yes, I'm finally here on the
I'm surprised
Twitch.
They haven't erected a statue in your honor yet.
Oh, you can laugh all you want. But I'll bet the parish council have a subcommittee working on that right now.
Ah, here we are. I can now see on the chat the squids that you've done. Ah, found them on my little chat tab. Exactly. I think it's just like where we're all a bit random in our little group anyway. I think for you to start randomly going squid wouldn't be a surprise. But no, I've gone onto the chat tab on Twitch on my iPad, and I now the sort of like the whole emoji thing makes sense now. I know it sounds silly, but the little touches they have in this game, like these little sort of like markers here for various utility stuff in the UK, I just love those little touches in this game. I know it probably sounds really daft, but I love it. Oh, I got 3 viewers. Ooh, not doing too badly for me debut stream on here. Oh, hello Cletus. Very welcome. It's nice to see you, dear. Yeah, I think Badger did ask when I was going to be starting so that he could give me a little bit of a like shout out to do a "Oi, she's streaming, go take a look." Yeah, it's my first ever Twitch stream. I keep wanting to say Twitter stream, it's Twitch. Let's go to pub. No one's here, let's get sozzled. Oh, trust me, if I was in this kind of situation where everyone vanished and I was one of the few remaining people alive, I'd probably go and do that. Because I think there's like a couple of pubs near me that I could go and do that. Oh, that's okay. Well, to be honest, with the WWE game, I did actually say that I would get it for him as and when I could afford it. Exactly, steal the booze and free food. Yeah, exactly. Oh, it's a little bee. Oh, I love that. I never actually noticed that little touch before. The fact there's little bees around. But yeah, classic, I totally agree. Sort of adding little touches like that does make the games feel a bit more real. And a bit more grounded in reality. But yeah, I did promise Badger a little while ago, as I was saying, that I would get him some more games. Because I know it was someone suggested like him getting WWE 2K19. So I basically, just so that him and Badger could like have online matches and that. So I said, well, if I can afford it, I'll get it for you.
Hello? Hello? Amanda, I thought you'd left town.
We tried. We did try. But they've closed all the roads and you can't get through. And then Georgie and Ben said they had headaches. And then they started bleeding. It was horrible. They were so scared. So Neil turned the car around and we saw the house was open and I know we shouldn't have, but we just came in to clean up the kids and then Neil and I started bleeding as well. And it was all over my blouse. Everyone was so tired.
It's all right, Amanda. Everything will be all right. Just try and calm down and tell me where Neil and the children are.
They're upstairs. They were tired and Neil said we could take a nap in the bed and we thought Barbara wouldn't mind as they're only children. And I was so tired, so Neil took them up. He took them upstairs and tucked them in.
And?
That was 6 hours ago. He never came back down. It'd be too fighter to go and look.
Why don't you go and look together? I can hold your hand if you like.
Yeah. I think I could manage that, yes. Please help me.
Of course I'll help you. Neil? Neil, are you there?
Yeah, I think on this playthrough I am going to try and be a bit more thorough on some of the searching around, like the properties and such. Oh, it's bloody tissues, obviously from where they had their nosebleeds. Right, so... I think I've mooched around everywhere I can. You would, classic. I wondered what it was at first, I couldn't quite tell. And it was like, oh, actually, I think it looks like tissue, to be fair. Yeah, so that light's flitting around over there. I will go and follow that in a moment. There we go.
What are you doing? I saw you doing that. Go away from me. Don't come near me.
This is people's property. You're scaring them.
It's all over the village. It's got into everything. It's so far.
What are you talking about?
It's travelling down the wire.
Move my remote.
Where is Kate? What have you done with her?
Don't you understand? It's
That
breaching
looks
the
creepy.
quarantine and adapting.
Give me that bloody can. Hand it over, Appleton.
Look, get off.
No, Sam, stop it. You weeded it. Shit.
It's mine.
Give me the can. I need it. Grow up!
Fight!
Oh, God, no. It's starting to manifest itself everywhere.
Stephen, come back.
Oh, Christ.
Yes, little flashy light. I will go your way in a minute. I just want to do some investigating first. Oh, so I get stuck on a plant.
What about the station?
That's shut down too. So there's no way in or out of the valley. They're obviously serious about this flu thing.
Phil doesn't think it's flu at all. He said he's been practicing medicine for 30 years and he's seen plenty of flu, and he said this doesn't feel right at all.
Well, there's nothing of any use on the radio.
Sorry I'm late, everyone. Have you started?
Yes, but to be honest, there's not really that much to discuss. This quarantine is in place, there's roadblocks and everything. No one really seems to know anything, but people are definitely missing. More of them too, not just a couple of old biddies. No one's seen Sullivan since yesterday, and the house is just sitting there unlocked.
I just got back from the farm. All of Frank's cows died in the night. He's devastated.
Oh man, hasn't he had enough for 1 year? First was Mary and now this.
Well, if no one's coming in to sort this mess out, we're just gonna have to do it ourselves. Barbara, get Phil to do a stock take on medication. Jeremy, put the word out for people to congregate at the village hall. It's best we get everyone in one place for the time being.
Good.
I'll organise supplies. We'll have a lot of hungry mouths to feed. There's plenty at the depot, but let's start with what's here in the village. I'll draw up a rota. Charlie, you help me with that?
Anything for you, Meg?
I'll head out into the valley and scoop up the isolated families and check in with Lizzie Graves at the camp. Has anyone seen or heard anything from Stephen Appleton or his wife?
I couldn't stop it. I couldn't do anything.
Stop it, calm down.
I'll get back. It's in my head, Howard. Wait. Ah! Father. Father, are you all right?
It's my ankle. Oh, Jesus, Lord, I think it's broken. Howard, go and get help.
There's no one left. No one's coming to help us.
Please, Howard, fetch help.
The light. They're in the light. I can see everyone in the light. Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Ooh. Alright, let's wander back out onto the main road. Oh, itchy head. Is the little light trying to tell me I've missed some more here, or is it just doing its buggering about again? No, I think it's just faffing. Right, let's go and check this house and then I'll start making my way back the other way. Right, let's make our way back to the pub and go around that way. Oh. We'll go and get an itchy back now. Go.
Is everything alright?
Get her in my way.
Where's Kate?
Where do you think she's?
Steve, what's going on?
Screw Kate. It's all her fault anyway.
What's that mark on your face? Steve! Stephen!
Right, I'm going to have a quick nose at them houses over there. Ooh, butterflies. Again, I never noticed them on my first playthrough. No, can't go in that way. Ah, thought I could hear a radio.
The magnetic field is causing disruptions to phone signals and the rest of the electrics. There are voices on the line. It's 4 a.m. Maybe everyone is up looking at the light show.
So yeah, I think this playthrough is going to be trying to find all the various radios and telephones and all that gubbins that I missed the last time. If I can. So I missed just so much last time. So the map. Oh, hiccup. Alright. See if we can get in here and be nosy. No, we can't. I don't think I came in here last time I played.
Dr. Reed, here you are. There's a queue of patients a mile long out there.
Just send them to the village hall with the others, please, Bob.
Doctor, people are scared. Mrs. Gables just called me and said her husband's vanished. She was very frightened. She said there was blood coming out from his ears and his nose.
What the hell do you want me to do? Until they lift the quarantine, we're not going anywhere. Just tell them to drink plenty of fluids, stay warm, and follow the instructions on the radio.
Dr. Phil, please, you have a duty to your patients. Your nose.
I can vaguely hear a phone. Sounds like it's coming from over there. What is it? Right. Heard it. I'm going to try and fathom out where it is. Ah, is it in the car?
Visual and auditory distortions are becoming more frequent, along with mild convulsions to the left side, all of which support a preliminary diagnosis of intracranial hypertension, occurring as a result of a substantial and rapidly expanding tumor, originating, I believe, within the hypothalamus. Cognitive functions are currently unimpaired, aside from this crippling headache. Hemorrhaging is becoming
Interesting. That can't get in there.
You have to make a decision, especially now.
I do love him, Father. I love them both.
He's married. There are other people involved in this.
Oh, I hardly think that anyone's in the position to claim the moral high ground, do you?
Well, I take your point about Stephen and Robert, but I think Kate might see things differently.
Do you? I mean, she's not screwing anyone else, pardon my French, but she spends all day and night locked up in that observatory. Stephen says they barely see each other. That's hardly a marriage, is it?
Oh, dramas. Nothing in there by the looks of it. Brambles. See, I'd be kind of weirdo. I'd probably actually go and try that number to see if it works. Alright. Let's have a nose in here.
Away from the main road. Not many people are moving around now.
I was looking for Dr. Wade.
Listen, Frank. I don't know what's happened, but your Stephen seems to think he's responsible.
I reckon he is.
He said, Kate's still up at the observatory, but the gates are locked. Frank, there's going to be a rescue soon, I'm sure of it. They'll send planes or something.
Well, they'll send planes, all right. This pattern of it, we're in the center of it. Which means if they intend to stop it...
Also, I love these emojis you can get on here. Awesome. I love these little emojis you can get on the Twitch chat. This is awesome. Okay, I know they don't show on the PlayStation 4 chat, but this is kind of cool. So I'm just getting distracted. Awesome. Yeah, so I'm being a sad git. think there's anything you can really... Someone's had a bit of a bleeding fit there. I know, right? Someone comes round here and makes a load of mess. It's outrageous, I tell you. So I wanted to be nosy, see what they were painting. That light gone whizzing past me again. I thought it had.
Meg, come and have a look at this.
Oh, I don't believe it. Charlie?
Jeremy reckons someone had been raiding all the empty houses. He said a load of stuff had been taken.
What's up?
It looks like someone's been collecting their own supplies.
Bastard.
Well, we've got enough stock in the warehouse to keep the entire village going for months.
We should get a truck.
What, and go and get all of it now?
Yeah, why not?
It's Appleton's. It's that bloody crackpot Stephen Appleton. I'm gonna fucking do it.
Sam, it's fine. We better get moving before the weather turns. You come in. We'll swing by the camp and get Rachel on the way back.
Right, what house should we go nose at next? Go nose at this house first, then I'll go up to the church. I deliberately want to take a bit of time with this playthrough and try and find all the bits of whatnot. Oh, this stuff for the jumble sale.
If you could just have a word with them, perhaps. Would they listen to you?
Well, I really don't see what it has to do with me at all.
The village looks up to you. I just think with what's been happening with Mr. Coles and Mrs. Boughton and the others, that people need somewhere to talk, to feel safe.
Perhaps they don't think that your church is somewhere they feel particularly safe.
I don't need your forgiveness, Wesley. Or theirs. Whosoever thou art that judgest, for wherein thou judgest another, thou condemnest thyself. Romans chapter 2, verse 1.
Beware of practicing your righteousness before other people in order to be seen by them. Matthew chapter 6, verse 1. It's not my judgment you should be worried about, Father. But fine. I'll talk to Barbara. Ask her to put a note up in the surgery about an extra service. Will that do?
Right, let's head over for the church? No, head over to the church. Wow, I can't English today.
Are you there? Can you hear me? Are you out there, you bastard? You got them all? You got them all?
Got two quiet pups with me.
Jesus Christ. Help me, oh Lord. Give me strength. Hello? Hello, is anyone there? Is anyone still there? Oh. You are still here then. Should have expected that. Come on then. Let's get this over and done with. I've got my parishioners to attend to.
Right, let's see if I can get this to work. Come on. There we go.
Their line has gone out through all the earth. And their words to the end of the world. In them hath he set a tabernacle for the sun. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
And all that gubbins.
Oh God.
Just notice on those candles, like the little pretend lights, as it were. It's so pretty. It's like walking simulators might not be everyone's cup of tea, but gosh damn, damn is this game pretty. That's why I like it. It's like, darn it, why is it so lovely? Oh, bluebells. Funny story actually, when I used to live with my parents up at like Weacock Farm, Waterlooville, there was actually like a woodland type area where every sort of spring, summer, there used to be like literally like miles and miles of bluebells just like this. It's almost like they've reached into my head and took it out and put it in the game, because this is like pretty much what it used to look like, but more densely wooded. That's the only difference. But yeah, it was just like a sea of bluebells. And I remember as like a 2-3-year-old child just being fascinated, because it just seemed to go on forever, all these bluebells. But yeah, random story there for you. Oh, it's just like an empty sort of like abandoned barn. Yeah, I thought so. Right, let's wander. We got to go nose in house. Have a look. See, a little room like this, I'd quite happily sort of just go and sit in there and watch the world go by. Right, let's see if I can get this to work.
You do look ever so drawn this morning.
That bloody dog kept me awake. And there was that thing in the sky. The radio says it was an electrical storm, but I don't know what it was. This morning, I found some dead birds in the garden.
I'm sorry to hear that. I wonder if it might have had something to do with the atmospheric conditions.
My Stephen will probably know. I'll give him a call in a bit.
Wendy, I've popped around because we've had some incidents with some of the more elderly residents. Mrs. Spout has,
spoiled pooches.
Vanished, for want of a better word. Wandered off somewhere, no doubt. I thought I'd best check and see you're all right.
The council are talking about a flu epidemic.
Yes, well, I'm not sure it's flu as such.
Yeah.
But no headaches, nosebleeds, no joint pains or digestive issues.
Dr. Wade, I'm as fit as a fiddle. Go and find some real sick people to look after. And if you see that son of mine, tell him that his mother's looking for him.
Yes, go and listen to your mother. Ah, can't be nosy in the shed. Not far off hitting my first hour on Twitch. Only about 3 minutes off. Ooh, Oddity Archives have uploaded. Might have to watch that later. Right, I'm guessing from those little butterfly shapes, maybe that's some of the ones I've got to go and... Some of the whatsits I've got to go and find, maybe. Like locations and stuff I've got to go to. I'm guessing.
Going away, Amanda? Oh, just for a few days, yeah. First thing in the morning. Don't want the kids to catch this flu that's going round.
It's probably that father, Jeremy, spreading it around while he tries to bully everyone into donations for the summer fete.
Seems very quiet in the village, actually, Wendy. Not much bullying to be done.
Oh, father. I didn't know you were here.
Clearly. Listen, I came up here to tell Amanda that we've had some vandalism in the village. Must be a teenage thing. Tagging, I think they call it. Someone's painting all over doors and things.
Might pop over to Badger's stream in a moment, have it on my phone running.
Locked up when we go.
A good man like my Eddie gone. And these thugs and yops running around defacing property. He gave everything to his country, and look what he got in return. Nothing but an early death.
He had a good life, Wendy.
He had a short life. I look to my birds, father. Lives lived unencumbered, free and simple. That's as God meant things to be.
See, I always wanted a tree house as a kid.
Every computer in the observatory has set itself to 6:07 a.m. June 6th, 1984. I don't understand what that means.
Oh, just gonna get yourself comfy. Might have to play about with the contrast and brightness on my camera next time. Notice it's a bit dark today. It's the only trouble, I can't win with the lighting in my room. It's a bit pants, so I might have to fiddle about with that for the next stream. Hey, I've reached my first hour on Twitch. I've just looked up and noticed. Hey. Ah, it's on the bonnet, that's why I couldn't find it.
It got as far as the Haverton substation before we cut the lines. The interchange there just started dialing numbers at random.
And the symptoms you're seeing match those we've been tracking here?
Sickness, headaches, nosebleeds, eventual hemorrhage, then just light, whatever the hell that means.
Then we've got to stop it before it finds another way out of the valley. Clive, you've got to order a strike.
What?
An airstrike. We have to kill it.
No, I don't agree. We've quarantined the valley, we've cut the lines, it's contained.
What if you're wrong? Are you happy to have that on your conscience?
Stephen, I said it's contained.
Well, bear with, guys. There we go, right, just return the favour to Badger, because I know he said he's going to have me running in the background whilst he streams, so... No problem, Badger. There's another phone.
Hello, Frank Appleton.
Breaker Lost Cowboy, this is Traveling Sherlock. You copy, over.
You damn bugger, Charlie. You don't do it when you're using the phone.
You'd say this too seriously, Appleton, I'm telling you.
It is serious. It's not larking about.
You be listening to your number stations again, Frankie.
It's not funny. It's serious stuff, and you should mind it. Now then, I'm assuming this is about a point.
I am going to the Whistler. My round, I think.
I'll not argue with that.
Frank, have you seen the sky?
Yeah, it's still there.
I don't think I've ever seen anything like it.
I didn't realise we were off to a poetry recital as well, Charlie.
Let's have a nose round here. Bear with, I'm just going to open my curtain to see if I can get a smidge more light in, because my camera's a bit dark. Let's make the lighting a bit better. There's any trouble, I can't win with my room, it's either too bright or too dark. Yeah, I've noticed that the weather's been cooling down a little bit. Yesterday I was at work and as you can imagine, working in a fast food place with a busy kitchen, it gets absolutely baking and I was sweating like nobody's
Terry
business.
called this morning. Said there was a problem with Harvey. Said he couldn't get through to the vet, so I said I'd come round and take a look.
There's a lot of dead birds today. More here, too, poor little things. I've been trying to get hold of Stephen. He always knows what to do.
Got round here and no sign of either of them.
With any luck, the stupid creature will have run under a car.
Yeah, I noticed Badger's off playing his wrestling game again. I'm glad he's having some fun with it. Oh, Harvey was obviously their pupper. That's better, I've got a bit more light on the camera now. It's just it's a bit annoying, my room. It's like, if I have the curtains open there's too much glare and you can't see me on the camera. And if I shut my curtains, it sort of ends up being a bit hit and miss as to like whether or not it's too dark. This is marginally better now. But we'll have to have a play about, maybe see like with some the brightness and such. Just annoying, the layout of my room, I can't really win. It's either too bright or too dark.
Phone call from Stephen. He wants to shut down the receiver. Something about instances across the valley. There's intermittent electrostatic discharges radiating out of Tower 6. All of the electrics on the main gate are blown. I'll find time to take a look once the data stream begins to calm down here.
Thought you'd gone and sat on your brother's head then, Princess. So that's not very nice, is it? Yes, you'll find that with me. I will sit here and chat to my dogs while I stream. Oh, she knows. I am batty old dog lady, I admit that. Right, let's see if we can get this to work. There we go. Hey, first time.
Wendy, I'm married. You have to stop this. He's still sweet on you, Elizabeth.
He left. It's too late.
You loved each other long before she came along. It's just about making things as they should be.
Wendy, no.
It's not like you won't bump into each other anyway. One drink, what can that hurt?
It was Badger going mad with a chair on his stream.
Wonderful.
Yes, I will say that, like, any of you that are on the YouTubes, if you don't already follow him, please go and check out the Badger Show, or the Brawling Badger as he's called here on Twitch. Me and him have been friends for what feels like absolutely forever, and has pretty much been a supporter of me since day dot, really. Oi, classic, behave. But to be fair, we're allowed to make fun of Badger because we've known him long enough. But yeah, for those of you that don't already follow him, it'd be really nice if you could go over and check out his channel.
Should we go down? Just leave it. We've got to keep moving.
Sean! We can't just leave him. He must be really badly hurt.
Jesus, Diana, we've got the kid in the car. We should just keep driving.
We can't just drive off. Look, he's there. He's in the car. Oh, he's hurt. We've got to get down there.
I said, leave him. We've got to get out of the valley while we can.
Oh my God, he's trying to undo his seatbelt.
Here we are. He's fine now. Come on, love.
Yeah, so I think me and Badger have known each other stupid, like about, oh, it must be about 4 or 5 years, maybe longer. We've known each other quite some time now, because we met actually through a Facebook group. But nah, to be fair, Badger's been bloody good to me in my channel, because to be honest, I think if it hadn't been for him, I probably would have packed this all in a long time ago. And I probably would have never actually sort of done Twitch in the first place. Oh yeah, I do tend to like go through fits and starts of lurking on Badger's streams.
Howard! What's happened?
Stephen, thank God. Listen, I need you to get to the junction box. See if there's a phone working. No, stay back! Don't come up here!
Oh, Christ.
Listen.
Bloody idiot! Where the hell did they think they were going?
I think they must have thought they could walk out along the line.
Well, there won't be any more trains now.
You're a callous bastard, Stephen.
Just pragmatic, Talbot. Did you say there's a working phone in the junction box?
Oh, so someone obviously tried to walk along the train lines and got splattered. Yeah, kids, don't walk on train tracks. I wouldn't recommend it. Yeah, this is a PSA for mistimed Bunny. Don't fuck about on train tracks. Right, so let's go and have a wander up this way. Just try my best to try and find as many radios, phones and the little light up conversations as possible.
I've lost my shoes. I lost my shoes, sir. There's arches on the green. They've taken my shoes, sir.
Howard! Howard Latham! You opened the door this
Oh, tell me about it.
I lost my shoes.
Just like, why would you want to try and run across level crossings? Exactly, is dying really worth sort of like saving like a minute out of your day? Especially considering you can die and or derail trains and everything else, it's not worth it.
He said he couldn't help. He took my shoes.
So yeah, don't be a silly bugger.
Listen to me, Howard Latham. You find your shoes and you get to the village. Find Father Jeremy, he'll give you some soup or something. Be off with you.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna find my son. Then I'm gonna ask him what on earth he thinks he's doing.
So I think we've explored around most of that area and we are up there now. Ooh. Pretty water physics. And, ooh, actually rippled then. Ooh. I know, I'm sad. I've just noticed that you actually get proper water physics and such like. I know, it's a bit of a daft thing to get impressed by, but I think I just like game developers that take that little extra bit of care to do things like that. I know it's daft, I should get out more. But for those of you that didn't know, did you know the developers of this game actually originated from Portsmouth Uni?
Fancy seeing you here. Oh.
That's where the sort of start of the company sort of like happened.
I'm alright, it's just...
Robert.
Random fact for you.
That man doesn't deserve you. I know everybody thinks I'm just a mithering old busybody, but someone has to say what everyone else is thinking. We both know that this marriage, it's not how things are supposed to be.
Are you talking about me and Robert? Or is this really about Stephen and Kate?
I suppose it is. I have to accept it. I know, but she doesn't belong here. You see that, don't you? There's a place for people, and this isn't hers. Oh. But I'm not talking about the color of her skin. Don't look at me like that. What they do up there, it's not natural. There are some things we're not supposed to understand. I don't like her. And I don't like how Stephen is around her. He was a better man when he was with you.
Right, let's shift you back up onto the main road. I think I'm getting to understand the sort of like how the sort of map works with the little markings on it that looks like a weird butterfly. Plus I'm just generally exploring a little bit more. Ah yes. So I've now got to head up that way a little bit. Okay. Let's go have a shifty. I think this is the way I just came from, wasn't it? Yeah, because that's where the car was, yeah. Was that other place perhaps over there somewhere? Let's go have a shifty. Oh. My phone was flashing up, the battery was getting low.
Rachel, darling, I'm sorry about taping over your music, but that is your dad and I, in case you come home. I mean, I know Mrs. Graves is looking after you over there, but just in case you come home, we wanted to let you know we're going to head over to Bart's.
Evie! Evie!
Right, so I'll quickly
Sam,
plug
I'm
my
leaving a
phone into
message for
charge.
Rachel. Are you going to say hello?
Jesus Christ, Evie, we ain't got time for this. The bloody car won't start. We're going to have to walk.
Sam, shush, it's for Rachel in case she comes back here.
But Charlie says everyone's getting together at the hall. Rachel's at the camp, she'll be fine.
Rachel, darling, anyway, listen, as I was saying, we're going to be at the village hall. We'll wait there for you. I think it's best if you just stay put and mind what Mrs. Graves tells you. We love you, darling. Bye.
You finished? Right, grab that bloody case and let's get moving. Come on.
A pair of shoes that are on there, yeah, it was. Right, let's go and shift the upstairs.
Wendy, wake up.
Eddie, is that you?
No, it's me. It's Frank.
Oh, Frank. The door was open. I didn't think Graham would mind.
I'm sure he won't. What are you doing here?
Looking for Stephen, but he just ran out of steam. And the door was open. Have you listened to the radio? I thought I heard him on the radio before.
All over the valley. Don't you get that? This isn't some abstract thing. Whatever came down into the tower has got out. They've quarantined the whole valley.
It's right here in the observatory.
It's out in the world. It's adapting and spreading. Do you understand?
No, we can't turn it away.
What's he talking about?
I dunno ken. But if he's on the radio, I can try and reach him on the CB. You go to Stephen's house, and if I get hold of him, I'll tell him to come and find you.
Ah, I thought I could hear a radio going, it was just out here.
There's something in the observatory with me. I can feel it reaching out to me. When it's close, I'm overcome with the most profound sense. Loneliness.
Come on, you stupid bastard.
Now, language.
God damn bloody thing! Jesus! Come on, not now!
Can't be like,
Jesus,
nah.
Come on, you bastard! Start, you bastard! Come on! Ah.
Oh, the garage is up there.
Stephen? Stephen, are you here? It's your mother. Answer me. Stephen! What have you done, Stephen? Kate.
There must be a logic to the pattern. It's shifting in response to me. It's alive. It's the only explanation.
Stephen, where is he? Are you here?
Let's get this to... There we go. There. Oh, pardon me.
Stephen? I can hear the planes. It's the government coming to rescue us. You can come out now. It's all gonna be all right. I can hear the jets coming. It's like when Eddie came home. It's like your dad coming home again. I'm here. I'm down here. This way.
Let's wander up here. Right, hopefully we should transition into the next character in a moment. There we are, this should take me into the next one. We're on to Frank's story now. We've got 1, 2, 3. Looks like about 6 locations possibly that we got to visit for this one. Okay. I'm going to have to see if I can find the soundtrack to this game somewhere because it's so lovely.
I messed up, Frank, but I've done my time. They shouldn't keep on punishing me.
Some folk won't let go of this, and they've got nothing better to do than to poke their noses into other people's business. There's nothing you can do about it, son.
I'm doing a good job. I'm working hard. I swear, Mrs. Graves thinks I'll start nicking stuff if she turns her back for a second.
Liz is all right. She's one of the good ones.
Yeah, well, she's not exactly honest with her husband about what she gets up to.
None of that. You're angry about people judging you. Don't be so fast to judge others.
I'm sorry, Frank.
Keep your gob shut, your nose clean, and your head down. Do you think you can manage that?
Gob, nose, head. Got it.
And steer clear of that Rachel girl. If I've seen you two making eyes at each other, and so's her dad. And you don't want Sam Baker coming round after you. Now, pass me that socket spanner and we'll see if we can get this wheel back up.
Right, guys, I'm just going to quickly nip to the loo and then I'll be back. Right, I'm back now, guys. Just needed to go and get comfortable and also fill my water bottle up. Right, let's just get comfy. Right. That's better. Whew. In trouble. I've been drinking a lot of tea and coffee today, and it was like, right, it's no good, I needed a loo break. Do you want to come up, Rocky? Hang on, the dog's now decided he wants to climb up. I swear my dogs are the biggest pain. Go on, get your bum up. Ah, thought I had another radio, it was just here.
All the power spiked with the last discharge and then went out again, and I could see the aurora dancing around Tower 6. At the same time, the headache intensified, and I think I began to hallucinate. Old and new memories are clashing and tumbling around me. We're on the cusp of a breakthrough. I can feel it.
Right.
How best, Graham?
Morning, Frank.
You look a little out of breath. What's up?
Bloody observatory gates were failed. I came to see if I could borrow a ladder.
Bloody hell, there's a 12-foot drop the other side of that wall.
I'm old, but I'm not useless, no. Can I borrow the ladder?
No one said you were useless. Reese?
Hi, Frank.
Fetch Graham the ladder, will you, lad? It's round the side of the barn.
Will do.
And you be careful. I don't want Stephen Appleton coming mithering round here because you've broken your neck.
In other words, if you're a twat and you fall off, that's down to you.
Jesus, what the bloody hell are you doing?
What are you up to?
Get out of my way. This is important.
You've been with Lizzie. You mess with her, I'll knock your bloody block off.
I need to track the pattern. It's critical.
What are you talking about, Stephen? People are sick. Birds are dying. My cows are dead. Where's Kate?
Still up in the tower for all I know. I could recalibrate the radial coordinates on the primary oscillators. If that holds up...
Stephen, where's Kate? What's going on?
Just keep out of my way.
Oh, come on. Right, Classic and Badger, you're now both mods on my Twitter. There we go. Not on my Twitter, on my Twitch. What am I on about? You know what I meant. Shush. You're both mods on my Twitch now. I will keep saying Twitter. Going by the flies and the fact the guy said all his cows were dead, I'm guessing this must be all of his cows, unfortunately.
You never mentioned anything about them sickening yesterday.
I checked them last night on the way back and they were fine. I woke up this morning and the whole lot had gone. Tell me, Charlie, have you heard any birds today?
Well, I've not really been paying any attention.
That sister of mine reckons they're dropping out the sky all round the region. And Dr. Wade reckons there's sick folk all over the village.
Max said not to bother trying to get deliveries out. Said the quarantine in the whole valley. I reckon it's best we just sit it out. It'll all come right, Frank.
This'll all come right?
Yeah, right. I am sorry about your cows, Frank. But when things settle down, they'll see you all right. There's got to be provision for this sort of thing.
You want to listen to the radio more? Things don't seem like they're settling down at all. I tell you, Charlie, something big is happening.
Let's have a wander up this way. So that's where I am at the moment. Okie doke. Right, so get onto the main road and go from there.
There you go.
Oh, thanks, Frank. Let you get it out of the way. I don't know what happened. It just died on me.
Give it another go.
Oh, I only just put petrol in it as well. Robert's taken the other car into town. I wish he'd get back. He promised me that he'd be back this morning.
You think he's off on another bender?
Oh, I can't police him all the time, Frank. He's not a child.
What's going on, Lizzie?
Nothing.
You're seeing Stephen again, aren't you? You two can't keep pithering on like this. If Robert hasn't already worked it out, he soon will.
Oh, not if he carries on drinking the way he is. Pardon my French, but bloody freaking thing, why won't it start?
Come on, I'll give you a lift.
Right, I don't want to start the other one just yet. Ah, see the Badger Show's just giving me a shout on his stream, which is lovely.
Frank, for God's sake, stop!
Keep back, you bastard. I know what you've done.
Where's Lizzie? Where is she? I've got to find her.
You stay away. Someone's got to warn them. Someone's got to stop it.
You can't stop it. You have to understand. You hate me, I get that. But if we don't do this, it's not just the valley, it's everything, Frank. It's all gone.
You're talking bollocks.
You can't stop it! Jesus!
You take one step closer, I'll bash your bloody skull in, I swear to God.
All right, I'm going. But if you see Lizzie, tell her to get out. There's still time. Please, Frank. For her, not me.
If you're that bloody caring, you can save her yourself.
Don't you get it? I have to stay. Someone has to be here to confirm that everyone is dead.
Ooh. Hey up, Badger. Nice to see you. I just saw you gave me a quick shout out on your stream before you finished up. Much appreciated. Well, I'm nearly at my first 2 hours on the old Twitch, and I've also made you and classic mods on my channel as well. As you are both two of the few people that actually vaguely support me. Yeah, I'm actually sort of like quite liking being on Twitch actually. I think it's because I'm starting afresh and decided to start with quite a chilled stream.
I hung up on Stephen. He doesn't understand. Even if he were here to experience it directly, I'm still not sure he would. There has to be a way of consolidating.
Yeah, you know I'll always support you, Badger. I think pretty much no matter what platform you decide to like stream or upload to, I'll always probably find a way to come across. Yeah, I think this one has been much more relaxed. I think that's partly because of obviously the game I chose. You know, as I said to you, I didn't want to start off with anything that involved too much thinking or anything that was going to sort of strain me or just piss me off. So I thought, if I go with this game, I know it's quite chill and you just get to wander about and enjoy the pretty scenery, so I thought why not? This is nice and stuff. Oh, what, the thing when it says like store your streams for like 14 days? Yeah, I did go and find that and switch that on. Or something like that. I know it was like sort of it stored your videos or saved them or something like that. Yeah, I did go and find that and switch that on.
To get the transfer to the observatory then?
Well, this Catherine woman must have swung it.
So I think it's 14 days if you're a regular Twitch user, and then 60 days I think if you're a Prime user or something like that.
Are you gonna go?
Goodness, no. It'll be full of her people. I expect they do things differently.
You wanna come in for a cup of tea?
Oh, I don't think so.
For Christ's sake, woman, it's been 8 months. Won't you just come in and talk?
Oh, you didn't want to talk when Mary was still alive. You and Charlie Tate out drowning your sorrows when you should have been at home nursing your wife.
You can be a nasty old bird, Wendy Boyles.
Frank Appleton, you come back here and say that again. Our mother always said you were a bad egg. You'll come a cropper, you mark my words.
The last time I looked, I had about, I think, oh, I've gone, I was going to say I had 7 followers, but I've gone up to 9 now. Hey, oh, I'm not going to complain. I'm getting there. I know I've had a few people sort of like popping in and out. They haven't sort of said anything, but I've seen the viewer count pop up and down. I think I had about 5 people watching at one point. Oh yeah, so once I'm going to be doing obviously a bit of reading up on how that whole Prime thing works. But once I've got it all figured out and, you know, eventually able to set it up, then I'll get that sorted. 'Cause it will be nice to earn a little bit for a change.
How's your sister, Frank?
We've not spoken since the funeral.
Ah, I see. Well, listen, I did rather wonder if you might do me a bit of a favor and check in on her, see if she's all right.
Dr. Wade, if they dropped the bomb, there'd be no left but cockroaches and Wendy Boyles.
It's a bit odd, really. There's an old chap, John Coles, regular visitor at Lakeside, went walkabout sometime last night. Now
actually, I was thinking that I might do Twitch for streaming and maybe just like YouTube for regular, just like videos and gubbins maybe. But I'll probably still finish up with Bully and Thief on my channel at least, as I've started them now.
I just wondered if you might
on the YouTube.
Even if I did, do you really think she'd let me in?
Fine. Forget it. I'll see her. Leave it to me. Oh, and Frank, Call the hospital and get them to collect all this stuff. It's been 8 months.
Here another radio, I think it's over here. Ah, there we go.
The radio telescope in Tower 6 is burned out. The background radiation coming in from the Penrose region is off the scale. It's like mathematics is bending along with the light. Everything is bathed in a strange glow. My face is still numb from the burn.
Ah, so I was able to change some of the details there. Awesome, not doing too badly. Right. Sorry, I was just quickly doing some adjustments to my stream details there. Another one of these whatnot.
Can you see the observatory from there?
That's over the ridge, just past the windmill. You want to live near the station in case you need a quick getaway?
Something like that. So you and Steven, I'm sensing there's not a lot of love lost there, huh?
That's between him, me, and the caves.
You're gonna have to explain that one for me.
It's nobody else's business. Look, you seem all right to me. You don't want to worry about that lot in the village.
Provided I'm left alone, I'm happy. Steven's the one who likes to be at the center of things.
No change there, then.
Francis Appleton. You are a bad man. No wonder your sister won't talk to you.
Right, let's see if I can find a map. Just to see if there's any perhaps markers I've missed. See the little ball of light over that way, so if I head in that general direction. Oh yeah, I will do in just a moment. Just heading over this way because I saw that ball of light in this general direction. Alright, where the buggery did it go? That's alright, R Badger, no problem. Ah, there we go. It's over there. Yeah, I did give you a little sort of like, I've been giving you little mentions during my stream. So, oi, come over, go over to Badger, he's cool. Now, how did I... Quickly adding some tags. Just seeing what one's going to let me have. Oh no, it's not going to let me have that one. Okay. That's fine. Right, okay. Sorry about that. I was just quickly adding some tags. Yeah, I think once I've finished with Thief and Bully on YouTube, I probably will just come over here and do more gaming streaming, to be honest.
Breaker 9, call in on 9. This is Lost Cowboy looking for anyone out there. Hello? Breaker 19, Breaker Travelling Sherlock. Charlie, you out there? Over.
Yes, I think that's what I'm going to do from now on. Once Thief and Bully are finished up on my YouTube channel, I probably will make Twitch my...
Don't ask me to do it.
Like my streaming channel.
You're asking me to sign their death warrant, my own family.
Damn it, don't you think I'm aware of that?
Oh, definitely. I'd be up for doing some Brawlhalla again at some point.
Don't you lecture me about sacrifice, you
stupid bastard!
If you're so full of ideas, you come here and try dealing with it. Tell them the time when we had a choice is over. Tell them to do it. You've got to do it now.
Yeah, I think since I found out I probably stand a marginally better chance of actually getting monetized here, I thought, you know what, I might be better off just sticking to like the streaming side of things here. Especially as Twitch are a lot more chill about things. You know, you don't have to have like the ridiculous amount of subscribers and views and all the rest of it. So after this stream they should send you a report in your emails. How posh. Oh, that's good. Sort of like that Twitch sends you a bit of feedback to tell you how well or not things went. Oh, that's quite interesting actually, because then at least it'll give me like an idea of maybe what works, what doesn't, and it'll go from there. And that's the kind of handy feedback that's always nice. At least then you can look at it and think, right, this game worked, or this game maybe didn't work so much, and you can think about what to do from there.
Under the microscope, you could see how the light was following the cellular structure of its wings. The neural simplicity of the insects seems to prevent a full-blown infestation.
Oh, I definitely will get Twitch up on my laptop later, because I need to get my laptop on to edit my next Doctor Who location video anyway.
It's getting smarter. It's learning as it adapts. I'm confident of a breakthrough.
I do love the water physics and the general graphics on this game. Got a feeling I think I have covered pretty much everything on this one now. May make my way back to the windmills. I'm sure there was a new jet I needed to trigger there. If I can even remember where it was. Where is that blinking windmill? Can't bloody see it now. Let's sod it, let's go this way. Probably find it when I'm not looking. You're not helpful, map. Ah, I've just found my way back this way. Right, let's go back this way. So yeah, I gained 3 followers today, I think, including you. So not a bad start, I'd say. Oh, wicked! That's actually quite neat, actually, that you can do that. Awesome sauce. And once I build up more of a following, I'll probably do the same for you. Probably won't do it just yet, because I think the only people that follow me at the moment are all the people that already follow you. So it'd be a case of once I've got a few more peeps going, then I'll probably do the same. So yeah, that'll probably be something I'll do for the future once I've got a few more followers to make it worth it, basically. I was just thinking more, if I do it at the moment, it's mainly just going to be people that already follow you that are going to see you. So I'm probably going to hang off till I maybe get a few new faces on here, and then I'll probably start hosting you. And be like, see that plonker over there? I think it just seems a bit more chill here, and I prefer it. Plus I'm playing Everyone's Gone to the Rapture, which I just find a really chill game anyway. There we go. So anything around this like farmhouse I've got to worry about before I leave? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Yeah, I think I feel a bit more chilled about Twitch because it's just... it's something new, and I think, well, I get to start over here, so it's like, yeah, I'm cool. It will be a case of once Thief and Bully are done on YouTube, then gaming streams will be exclusive to Twitch. Because to be honest, I don't think anyone really gives a shit about my gaming streams on YouTube, bar a small handful of people. At least here I'll probably stand a slightly better chance of getting some people watching. No problem, Badger.
Jacob Appleton. And if you're listening to this, then maybe Stephen was right. And by sending the planes, he stopped it all getting worse. It's a beautiful morning. I wasn't there when Mary died. I was too scared. So I went to the pub instead. What will be, Frank, she said. And I just want you to face it with me. And I didn't. But I will now. I will face it with you now, Mary. They're coming.
We wanted to capture those. The planes and I'm guessing some kind of bombs. Blimey, I didn't realise it was as late as gone 5. We'll have to think about stopping to eat and stuff soon. Well, eat, walk the dogs and gubbins. Well, luckily I don't have to be in work until 5 PM tomorrow, so it's fine. Was planning to start streaming earlier, but one thing and another, it didn't happen. Right, this one is for Lizzie, because the name did flash up earlier because I nearly I walked into this bit by accidentally without actually meaning to.
Mrs. Graves! Lizzie, Mrs. Graves!
Rachel?
Hey, what on earth's going on? It's been awful. The thunder and the lightning and all the power now. And everyone was in the halls, so I told them all to stay put. And then Sean Davis said he wasn't going to be told what to do by a stupid bloody girl who went out for a cigarette. And then Dick come back. And then Di, she went out after him and she didn't come back either.
Where's Dylan? Was he with Sean and Di?
No, I've been looking after him. Do you think they'll come back?
I don't know, Rachel.
I don't care what anyone thinks. I just know if he was my baby, I could never leave him. Even if the whole war was coming to an end, I'd make sure he came first.
You'd be a good mum, Rachel. Oh, don't worry. It's fine. Go back inside and tell everyone that they're doing a great job. A really wonderful job. I just got a few things to finish up here, and then I'll come in and join you.
Right.
Go on.
Alright, so that is the holiday park.
You can't save them. Just pack a case and meet me at the station.
They've closed the lines. Weren't you listening to the radio? Because of the flu.
There is no flu, Lizzie.
Oh, Christ, Stephen, I'm not stupid. Of course there's no flu. But the stations are still closed.
There's an access footpath that runs alongside the main tunnel. You can get out that way. They won't have thought of it.
You know what's going on, don't you?
You can't use the phone anymore.
What, like you're not using one right now?
Funny. Listen. Just don't use the phone after this. No TV or radio either. It can hide in the signal.
You make it sound like it's alive.
I don't think we have a word for what it is. Just promise me. Don't tell anyone. Pack quietly. Meet me at the station tomorrow, all right?
I feel awful lying and leaving all these people here.
It was a brilliant idea about the show. Top marks for that, you clever thing. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow.
So it looks like there's about 4 oojits that I need to do, I'm guessing.
Oi, Shipley, I want a word with you.
What?
Get over here, soft lad, and keep your voice down. Do you know who I am?
Yeah? You work for Meg Holloway?
Charlie Tate. You can call me Charlie.
What's this about, Charlie?
Rachel Baker.
What about her?
Oh, come on, son, I wasn't born yesterday. Are you looking to get your head kicked in?
She's 16. She's not a kid.
You try telling her dad that. He'll bloody kill you.
I love her, though. You can't stop love.
I'm not telling you to stop anything. Just be careful, that's all.
Don't touch it. It's fine.
It's like a sunburn, but it's a funny shape. Is it sore?
I can't feel it at all. Don't fuss over it.
I can't believe that you left Kate there. Why won't you tell me what happened?
She's probably not even noticed I've gone. It's really nothing.
You're lying. Don't lie to me.
Fine. We had a row. She'll work all night anyway.
Stephen, listen to me. Was there an accident? Is that how your face got burnt?
It's nothing. Something, I don't know. Just got a bit shaken up and then we fought. She wanted to stay and collect more data.
Was she burnt as well? Is everything all right?
Jesus, Liz, are you sleeping with me or her? She's fine, we're both fine. I don't want to talk about her. I came here to see you.
I just worry.
Well, don't. Come to bed.
Radio.
I don't even care that he was screwing her. What made me angry was that he treated me like I was too stupid to notice. I dream through the light storm and see the pattern dancing on his skin as he burns. I wake up with eyes full of liquid light. I'm going to concentrate all 5 remaining towers on the same point in the sky. If it is establishing conduits for communication, that should create a jump in bandwidth.
It's just been on the radio that they're closing the roads. Something about the flu?
No one here has flu, Sean. There's no flu here. I overheard Mrs. Graves, and she said another family of Upton left. She said they must have left last night, but the car and all their stuff's still here.
Screw this day. There's 15 people Upton left in 2 days. I don't like it. Where's the baby?
Asleep in a caravan. Sean, I don't want to sit around here waiting for it to get worse. I reckon if we leave now, we can get out to the valley before they get their acts together and close the roads.
You think so?
Yeah, we can go the back roads, through the woods. I'll leave some money on the side for Mrs. Graves. I know her husband isn't back yet either.
He's a boozer, right? That's what I've heard. That's her problem anyway.
Don't be unkind, Sean.
Come on, let's go and get there then.
I think it was instinct. I know that's no help.
Can you leave me alone?
There was nothing we could do. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
You've woken the baby. Just leave me alone.
Rachel, I'm sorry. Sorry.
Oh no, can't walk that way. Alright, if I remember right, I think there is an achievement you can get if you try all the doors of the locked caravans. I might go and try that in a moment.
Stephen Appleton. Leave a message.
Stephen, it's me. I'm leaving. I've waited as long as I can. If you are there to meet me, I'm leaving for the station now, but I am going anyway, whether you're there or not. But I love you. Please be there. I love you.
Yeah, I'm sure I remember seeing there was like an achievement you could get if you tried to like enter all the locked caravans. So is it on about just these ones or what? We will soon find out, no doubt. Yeah, so I know it's flashed up yet, so I'm guessing there might be other caravans to try.
And you found it like this?
Yeah. I got into the habit of checking in first thing in the morning just to make
Oh, I've
sure
actually got the hang of finding my way round it now.
It's entirely possible he upped and wandered off. If things progressed.
The first time I played it, I was a bit but this one, the second time, I think it's like I roughly know what I'm doing now.
The mid-morning bingo.
He didn't smoke, did he?
Not that I knew of.
There's a funny. It's like ash.
Well, that is odd. Reese cleaned in here yesterday afternoon. I'll have to have a word.
It's not like cigarette ash. Strange.
Dr. Wade has just been a phone call. We need it back at the village. Apparently Mrs. Barton has disappeared.
Yeah, I'm sure I remember reading somewhere that there is a trophy you can get for PlayStation 4 where if you try all the doors of the locked caravans you get an achievement. Like, well, achievement trophy. That's what I'm going to try and do if I can.
Something, isn't it? Yeah, it is. You ever seen anything like it? They must be well happy at the observatory place. They're probably all partying there right now. This is right, boss. It is. Right. That's me. Short leash. Kids up half the night, bloody teething. Missus will kill me if I'm gone too long. Good night, Pet. Night.
Ah, some more caravans here, so let's go mess around with the doors. I'm determined to have my PlayStation 4 trophy for this one.
I tried to leave the observatory, but couldn't. I stood at the gates, but couldn't conceive of a world outside. The strangest feeling. As if the valley, Stephen, everything was simply irrelevant. An idea of something, not a something itself. I'm losing track of time. Of whether I'm asleep or awake. My fingers have gone numb at the tips. It's like they still feel. But what they feel is no longer from me. Like the signal has been hijacked.
Love that they got the detergent called Faz. Like, that's totally not a reference to Daz, of course. Oh, I've got two lazy puppers with me.
We're not even really talking at the moment, if I'm honest with you. I've been sleeping in one of the empty chalets. Otherwise, we just sit there in silence. And then he goes off and pretends he's not drinking from one of his secret little stashes. And I pretend I ain't noticed, and then when we go to bed, it's all I can do not to scream. I don't know why we're still together. Except I do. Still love him.
You remind me of Mary when she was your age. If we'd had a daughter, I'd have been proud if she turned out like you.
You don't have to say that.
Just talk to Robert. Tell him you know he's drinking again. You two can work it out together. I know you can.
I wish I had your faith. I just don't want to be the person who stayed because they were afraid to move. I know you can't dwell on the past. I know that, but sometimes you do just think, don't you? What if the accident hadn't happened? I could have been anywhere right now, rather than stuck here, rehearsing Peter bloody Pan and fixing tumble dryers for the umpteenth time. Oh, Frank, you are an angel.
Don't be that. You're still young. You got plenty of time to be whoever you want to be. Just don't keep using that leg of yours, or that husband, as an excuse.
In other words, stop being a doormat, love.
This is a public service announcement from Hamilton District Council Emergency Measures Committee. Road and rail closures are being implemented to help contain the outbreak of influenza. Please remain calm and indoors. Local community leaders, head teachers, scoutmasters, and members of the clergy will act as your representatives during this period. Be sure to report any symptoms of illness.
It's like, my husband is a massive bellend, but no, I must stay with him.
You shouldn't be smoking, you know. Not in your conditions.
Stephen's fault. He got me started again.
I'm not going to try and stop you, but the weather's looking pretty rough. There's a storm coming.
That's what Stephen said. He said he'll meet me, but there's things he has to do first. He seems to think that all of this is connected to him. I don't know. I'm going anyway, whether he comes or not.
I'm assuming Stephen has thought of a way through the quarantine.
Oh, he's clever. You gotta give him that.
Do you trust him, though?
Well, I love him. So I'd hope that was good enough.
I hope so, Sid. Listen, if you can't get through, for whatever reason, I'm getting people together at the village hall, rounding up stragglers, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I've got all the campers together here, doing a show. Peter Pan. The kids love it. It'll take their minds off things. When did you see that?
Yeah, I think I've been that way, haven't I? Right, I don't think I've been this way yet. So let's go check over here.
Mrs. Graves.
Sean, baby Dylan, is he alright?
He's fine. Di, come on.
It's okay. Let's get you a cup of tea.
Mrs. Graves, I need to tell you.
Leave it, Di.
You try and get out of the valley, all the roads are shut there.
I know, I was driving really fast, but the other car was on the wrong side of the road and... Oh, God, I think
Di, for fuck's sake, leave it.
It's alright. Hey, you're alright. Sean's alright, baby Dylan's alright. That is what matters. Everyone's alright.
But...
No. Now I need your help. Some of the children, they're getting quite frightened. So Rachel and I, we decided to push forward the show, keep them occupied. You said the other night you play piano. Can you help with that?
Yes, I suppose so, but Mr. Graves, Rob
can look after himself. He's a big boy now. Don't worry. Just head to the hall and find Rachel. She'll tell you what needs to be done.
Okay, thank you, Mrs. Graves.
Yeah, Sean, go and find Reese, please, see if he needs some help.
Yeah, of course.
Go on.
Oh, Robert.
Right, let's shift it up this way. That's where we are. Awesome sauce. Hey, awesome.
Oh God, Stephen. What's happening to me?
Oh, that's literally all that's on that, okay. Oh, didn't know you could wander down here. Don't think there's anything of interest down here anyway. But we shall have a quick shifty. I think I did check the door on this one, but I'll do it again anyway. Yes, okay, little flashy light over there. Once I've checked all the doors to the caravans, I'll be over.
All 5 towers are now operating together, and I've got the reception up to the red zone, but it's not enough. I'm going to try and route the signal through Tower 6 to create a singular point of reception and re-coordinate the optical array, which should, in theory, focus a signal spike on the point of origin. If I conceptualize this origin point as a 7th tower, then it makes a kind of sense. Kind of. I think we're moving so far beyond everything I understand about physics. Anyway, it's gotta be worth a shot.
Oh, I can get in here. Ah, so these are like shower stalls.
Let me get that.
Okay, managed.
Is your hip giving you grief today?
Always gives me grief. And I managed for the last 10 years, so you're a little late for the knight in shining armor routine.
Suit yourself, I'm only trying to help.
God damn it, Stephen. I'm not some useless, sappy girl that you can just string along forever. Look around you. I made all of this. I built it on my own when everyone else had written me off as some poor little cripple.
You know that's not how I see you.
Well, you weren't there, were you? No. You'd given up on me long before the accident.
What do you want from me, Lizzie? I love you. I'll do anything.
Anything except okay? I thought... I love you too, but sometimes I think you just say what you think everyone else wants to hear.
Oh, I think Princess has got fed up with my company. She's buggered off. Well, we're doing well. We're nearly at the 3-hour mark.
Road and rail closures are being implemented to help contain the outbreak of influenza. Please remain calm and indoors. Local community leaders, head teachers, scoutmasters, and members of the clergy will act as your representatives during this period. Be sure to report any symptoms of illness.
Oh, will do. I'll send you some over if you want to have a nosy. Yeah, we have now hit the 3-hour mark. Can't complain. Sure there's a whatnot we trigger in here. No problem, I'm probably going to be finished up in a little bit anyway. I really need to like eat and stuff. Right, I think to be honest I'm going to finish up here for now because I really do need to stop because I've been streaming for nearly 3 hours now and I'm feeling a bit need to stop, have a rest. But I will probably carry on the rest of this game at some point or another. Because I think I've still got about another 2 characters after this or something to... Is it 1 or 2 characters after Lizzie? Can't remember now, something like that. Oh, but yeah, everything's starting to ache now, so I need to stop. But thank you for those that have come by on my first Twitch stream, it's been lovely. Always nice. So I hope everyone's liked it. And it's going to be a case of, obviously, I was going to say like do like, share and subscribe, but then I remembered I'm on Twitch, not to YouTube. But yeah, by all means guys, you know, if you want to follow me and all that gubbins, by all means. I am also on YouTube, so by all means go and follow me there under the same username, Miss Time Buddy, and it's the same profile picture, but you might find me easier if you look for Time Buddy 123. You might find me a bit easier that way. But yes, I hope to be back soon on Twitch. Don't know when, but it'll be as and when, I'd imagine. Or you'll probably see me over on YouTube streaming either Bully or Thief, because I've got those games on the go over there at the moment. But yeah, I do have ways to be sort of like supported, in case you noticed on the bar at the bottom. By all means, if you want to sort of like contact me either here or come and follow me on YouTube, so you can like email me, something like that, by all means, not a problem. But until such time, I'm going to sign off and I'll see you all soon. Bye.